Hey guys, I just wanted to make a video talking about the recruiting process, especially for track athletes, because during my high school career I didn't have that much help and I was really confused. I had to figure everything out on my own. So if you're a freshman watching this, it will be really helpful. For me, my process didn't start until like senior year. And we'll talk about why later. So I'm basically going to map out like why stuff happened and how stuff happened and what to do to avoid it. Okay, so I have this little whiteboard. Ignore it. It's just so I can organize my thoughts. This is going to be a really long video, so I just want to get it right. So we're going to start off with freshman year. Freshman year, I played volleyball, and I didn't really have hopes of like going to college for it. It was because I love the sport. I didn't do track that year, so we're going to skip over that. We're going to go to sophomore season. This is the recommended year for you to create an NCAA account, pay for all the fines on there. I believe you can do athlete questionnaires, but I'm not sure if coaches can call or email. They definitely cannot visit you until the end of junior year, and it's summertime. Okay, so sophomore year, I did track, I did high jump. I wasn't really focused on college at that point. I sort of just did it for fun, once again. I was actually really good. I went to state for it, and I placed 6th. Keep in mind I was only 15, and I was really confused on why everyone thought it was such a big deal. After that, it started getting more serious. The next year, I was considering whether I should still do track or not. I kind of like trying things out. So, I ended up doing it again with my best friend. And this year was more serious. I started seeing people getting offers. Junior year was when we had like the best Californian athletes. A lot of people going to Oregon, Georgia, USC. And that kind of inspired me. And I was like, wait, you can turn this into like something bigger than just doing it for fun. So junior year, I made it to Arcadia, which is a really big meet in Arcadia.
Why are we stealing free things?
To not be on the stage.
Hey!
It's sponsored by Nike. This meet was so important because there were so many college coaches there. So if you are a track athlete in California, other states also come, but if you are in California, push to make it to Arcadia all 4 years, even 2 years or 3 years, or even 1 year. There's so many coaches there ranging from USC, Azusa, private, public, D1, D2, D3. A lot of Cal states are also there. I saw a lot of athletes being approached after their performances. Usually if you get, top 5, or if you hit a really good mark that would qualify you for NCAAs in college, the coaches get really interested in you. And I started to notice that. So at Arcadia, I think I got 3rd. I got 3rd. And that was really good. I got approached by a couple coaches. And then after that was in April. So, sorry, it's really hot in California right now. In June, we have the state meet, and that is also where a lot of college coaches come. California is known for like having the best track athletes. So after my performance at state junior year, I got 3rd in the state. Yeah, 3rd. It was really good for a junior. First, I think this was a junior, 2nd was a sophomore, 3rd was a junior. So we were all kind of on a level playing field, right? So basically at state, if you get 1st place, once you're done competing, you go on a podium and you take pictures with the other top 6 girls. After that, cameramen come up to you, interview for mile split, all of that. It's really cool. So after that, I was like, okay, well, I didn't get first in state. I kind of didn't know what I wanted to do. Junior year was a mess. Well, not a mess, but yeah. I did so many events. Like, I couldn't just focus on high jump. It was confusing. And during state, I was just like, okay, I definitely need to focus on this event more because I made it to state for this 2 years in a row. Like, come on, Chin. Let's start grinding, right? So I decided to try out for the USA track and field. What was it? It was the Junior Outdoor Championship. If you qualified, you went to a different country to compete, I think. I might have got 6th or 12th at this meet. Top 2 qualified. So it was really difficult. But I got to compete with older college girls. That was also a good opportunity. Try to go to these junior outdoor meets because there are also college coaches there. And it hit senior year. And I was like, okay, what am I doing? Like, I'm seeing all these people signing in November. And I'm not signing yet. So what should I do? And, like, obviously junior year, I did all the questionnaires. I emailed coaches my film and still nothing. I noticed it was because, 1, it was still during junior year. 2, all schools have marks that they need you to hit in order to reach high financial aid to be on the team. Obviously, if you're very dedicated and you just want to be on the team, that's possible. But if you're shooting for half a scholarship or a full ride, you need to hit these marks because there's so many other people competing for this spot on the team, so there's no slacking off. I emailed so many coaches. I was like, I'm 5'9". I gave them my weight. I told them where I'm from. I told them what I do. And I just got responses back. Some I didn't. Some I got ignored. And the thing is, you have to keep emailing these coaches because they're so busy. They're literally college coaches. They don't have time to be like, oh, I remember that girl who messaged me about this. Yeah, I'm going to keep her in mind. No, you have to keep it up. Email them once a month, every 3 weeks. If they're super interested in you, they'll reach out to you first, which is usually the case with D2 and D3 schools if they see your stats on athletic.net. So this is just like a few pictures of what I've done. So this is like high jump. Yeah, you show them proof that you are improving. And also it is a good thing to be in multiple events. But if you want to focus, that's fine too. I also did like running events, relays, like it's everywhere. So I'm kind of, I did long. I had horrible form, I know. So besides that, let me show you some of the stuff I got. So there was a point where some schools I didn't even talk to just started mailing me things. So I got this card after Arcadia. They gave it to my coach. I got like letters from San Diego. What is this? New York. I'm just gonna say the states. Cornell, like. Oh, I also want to touch on that, like the Ivies. You're gonna get a lot of like mail from like different schools, D2, D1, a lot from like Michigan or Missouri. But like personally, I wanted to stay in California. When they mail you something, it comes fill it out with your information and you mail it back in the letter they gave you. So touching on the Ivy League thing, Ivy Leagues do not offer sports scholarships from what I've heard. It's all financial aid based. So you need to have good grades, good SAT scores, and even if you make 6 figures, they still can offer you money. Now, no scholarship opportunity there, but you can have an amazing education. So I would not cancel that off your list. Back to senior year, November started. I emailed all these coaches. They were like, oh, are you doing indoor track? And here's something I have to say. Do indoor track if you can. For me, my location is in the Central Valley, and I just did not have the time, the equipment, the travel necessities. It was just too much. But if you live like up north or down south, there are facilities that you can participate in and do meets, college meets. I didn't do any indoor, so I was like, okay, well, my PR is like 5'9" junior year. Most of these colleges want 6 feet. And I had to wait until my senior year. We started season in March. And I was really worried about the signing date. I was really far behind. Most people signed already. Towards the end of the year, colleges run out of scholarship money. So I didn't know what to do. I tried my hardest. I tried to hit my PRs. It wasn't working well. I kind of lost it from last year. Your body's constantly changing anyways. So signing until late May, like during AP testing. So I was kind of like, I hit up all those coaches again. I was like, okay, so what's going to happen here? And I finally decided on a school. And make sure that senior year you use all of your visits. I think you get 5. I only used 3. But basically on visits like that, if they're official, they pay for your food, travel, they give you a place to sleep. If you're with your family, usually a hotel. And if you're not with your family, you'll usually sleep in the dorms with one of the teammates. They show you how practice works and everything. You have to make sure that you get along with the coaches and the team. And pick somewhere that truly makes you happy. So just don't pick a school because of someone else. I was going to major in biology, but I don't know. I kind of talked to counselors at this one school, and she said, biology is fine, but with you're going to be away from school so much, traveling and doing sports and all of that. She suggested health science or kinesiology is what most athletes do. So my major is kinesiology because I wanted to be kinesiology. Another thing, don't rely on your coaches to hook everything up. It's honestly you. It's on you to talk to these coaches. Your coach right now can give recommendations or say, oh yeah, they're actually really good. You can call me. We can chat about it. But at the end of the day, it's on you to communicate to these coaches and everything. Once you sign, you do the national letter of intent. After that, any coach from any school that wants to talk to you is not able to because you are signed and they cannot recruit you. This concern in high school with the recruiting process was, how do I talk to these coaches and how will I know if I'm good enough for a scholarship? Best way is email. I wouldn't recommend calling coaches their business phones 24/7. I like email. I don't like mailing stuff. It's slow. Email's faster. You can send film, upload film to YouTube. And to know if you're good enough for scholarships, make sure to ask the coaches at these schools what the standard is to be on the team. And ask them how many people they're looking for in a certain position and stuff. And once you do get recruited, make sure to do all your summer workouts and everything. So if you guys have any questions, you can DM me, comment below. I don't know, I'll link my socials. And that's it.